Hi, I'm Sam Nordberg, and I was going to call this set of videos my weight loss journey, except this really isn't about weight loss. This is about me getting back to feeling healthy and happy with myself, and that's slightly different. So it's going to be my journey to getting healthy again, and you're welcome to follow along. So what happened is over the past year and a half, I really ramped up how I did my business. I went from doing part-time contract work to being completely full-time, self-employed, running a business and trying to balance everything else. And what that meant is that I went from being very active and running around doing lots of different things to spending 95% of my time sitting on my ass. I really do. And I've got plenty of ass to sit on right now, I tell you that. And also at the same time, I went from being quite organised and planned with the way I did my food and my life and my meals to being ridiculously busy, which meant that I was grabbing whatever I could, wherever I could. I was eating leftovers off the kids' plates. I was drinking far too much coffee. And as a result of both those things, so a ridiculous decrease in what I actually did as in moving my body and a ridiculous increase in the shitty food that I ate, what that means is in the past year and a half, I've put on just over 20 odd kilos. And for those of you playing along in America, that's about 44 pounds. So it's a lot of weight to have put on in a year and a half. And I don't like it. I really don't. And what I've always said to myself is that I want to commit to getting rid of it. And I've said that for the past several months now, and I haven't done anything about it, which is why I want to share it with you guys. Now, I know I'm not the only one, and I've actually spoken to quite a lot of ladies at the moment who have had a really big push on their business and have become a self-employed or an entrepreneur recently. And what happens is that you get so focused on doing business that you forget to look after yourself. And I think it's important for me to remember that I am my business, and if I fall apart or get run down or get overwhelmed, then I'm obviously not going to be as productive in my business as I'd like to. And while I'm putting concepts in place that allow my business to run without me and to create residual income, it still needs me. Yeah, part of this still needs me right now. And for that reason, I need to look after myself. And if not for that, then for my kids and for me. So I want to share this journey with you. I'm not necessarily going to weigh in on a regular basis for you guys, but I will let you keep track of how I'm doing and what's going on in my life. And for those of you playing along at home who'd like to know, I think at the moment I'm about 5'4". It's about 166 centimeters, and as of this morning I weighed in at 83.5 kilos. I would work that out in pounds. I don't know what it is. Was that 2.2, 160... an extra 16, add an extra 30 is, I don't know, like 200 pounds. Is that even right? Someone tell me below that I'm completely wrong. But the moral of the story is it's far too much for me and for my frame. Now, as I said, I'm not going to call this my weight loss journey because I'm not really going to be focusing on the numbers on the scales. But what I do want to share with you is what I'm going to do to make my life healthier and happier in terms of me and my body and looking after myself. So that's it, really. If you'd like to see more about my journey to getting healthy and happy, then feel free to like the video and leave some comments below and tell me what you'd like to see from me. And if you'd like to see more of this sort of stuff and everything else that comes along in the life of being some mad-ass crazy entrepreneur slash mum slash ex-wife slash whatever, everything else, then subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you. So as always, I will see you in the next video.